Hello students, welcome to chapter 11 conics. Students, today we going ahead in your parts of ellipse. In the ellipse there are two cases. One of the A more than B then lies on x-axis is a major axis, and if you B more than A then lies on y-axis, your major axis. And that related here asking the exercise 11.3. Question number 2 continue. Find foci, vertex, length of major and minor axis, eccentricity and length of latus rectum for the given questions number 2nd, x square by 4 y square by 25 is equal to 1. We just compare here with the x square by a square, y square by b square is equal to 1. You get just a square 4, definitely a2, and b square 25, definitely b5. 2 and 5. Check here. What is the highest? Yes, B is highest. It means students your major axis on y axis. Therefore, major axis on the y axis. And drawing also available that major axis related y, you know the very well that type of ellipse. A major axis along on y-axis. Here your directrix, that also your directrix. Here focus, and there are the vertex A dash, B dash. Very easy. Vertex you know A0 minus A0, that 0 B, 0 minus B, and focus also known 0 comma B, 0 comma minus B according to your case number 2, and here your center 0 0. So your major axis along on y axis. Now we using our statement number 3 formula. Now you know the formula a square is equal to b square, and here conditions e less than 1, e square less than 1, e square minus 1 less than 0, 1 minus e square greater than 0. And here write down 1 minus e square. And now putting down a and b value, decide value of e. So what's your a square 4, b square 25, and e square as it is. So 4 by 25, you will get e square 1 minus 4 by 25, it is 21 by 25, and I am sure it is root 21 by 5, that's your less than 1. Root 21 is below the 5 value upon 5. Is surely it is your less than 1, and here students your first this eccentricity we will easily decide it. Now after that moving ahead to next part, find out. Now continue students, we going ahead after E. Now I decided focus and vertices. So first of all I going foci is known that S and S dash, this parts 0 comma plus or minus b, and what's the b? B you know that 5, and e also known, yes, root 21 by 5, which is 0 comma plus or minus root 21. The foci is done, both focus. Second asking length of major axis, but before I going to vertex, it means vertex on the x-axis. These points I asking about a and a dash, where a and a dash, which is plus or minus a0. But what is the a? I have 2. Same on the y-axis, b and b dash. It means students these points, this b and that b dash, 0 comma plus or minus b. But what's your b? B you clearly known, plus or minus the 5. Now vertex done. Now length of major and minor axis. Continue. Length of major axis. Students, you know that your major axis along on y axis, it means that b to b dash. Yes, b dash length, which is twice modulus b. But what is the b? b I have to find, it is 10. And next, length of minor axis, same as A dash. It is 2 modulus A, but A also known you. Yes, that already I defined. It is 2. So my answer is 4. And now after that, major and minor axis eccentricity already done. So now L of LR. Length of latus rectum. Length of latus rectum. In the parts of here, listen students properly, these are the length of latus rectum, L dash, either this. In the power area of value for second case. So 2, you know in the first case 2b square by A, here 2a square by B. And value put in, what's the A square? A square is 4. And B 5. My answer is 8 by 5. And here students, your 3 marks questions is easily done. Now I going ahead, question number, after that third one. Third also easy. And same explanations to asking about that. Find out further cases. Given ellipse, x square by, question number 3, x square by 16 plus y square by 9 is equal to 1. Just you forward your steps related to major axis what and minor axis what. Very easy students, just I compare it. X square by A square, y square by B square is equal to 1. So A square is 16, just you compare it. B square is 9, just I compare. So what's the A? A become 4, B become 3, and surely A more than B, which is A is higher value than B value. So major axis on x axis. Therefore major axis on the x axis. And you just draw the drawing to our ellipse. Compulsory draw, students. That is your directrix. This way. Here your center. Focus A dash, B dash, and that's my y-axis. Focus is known that A comma 0. This side minus A comma 0. And now A and A dash point also known, and B and B dash point also known. Now I moving ahead our statement number 3 in the formula list according to I already explained. Yes, for find out eccentricity. This step compulsory doing, students. B square is equal to A square. Here E less than 1, square less than 1, square minus 1 less than 0. You take that positive value 1 minus E square. You know students why I mention this? In hyperbola, in the next exercise, here E more than 1. Then this change square minus 1. So very easily by heading by the conditions. Now B square I have 9, A square 16, and 1 minus E square. So 9 by 16. So E square is equal to 1 minus 9 by 16. So 16 minus 9, 7. Yes. So E become root 7 by 4. Sure, this answer also, students, it is less than 1. Now after that I going ahead to focus S and S dash. Similarly, points on vertices, length of major axis and minor axis, and length of latus rectums. Other all values are same. Students, here S and S dash focus. Only you can plot plus or minus A comma 0. Yes, plus or minus A comma 0. Now known that A is 4, but E is a root 7 by 4. So your answer is plus or minus root 7 comma 0, and this cancel 4 4. Next, vertex on the x-axis A dash. What is your A? 4. And B also, point on y-axis is plus or minus 0 comma plus or minus 3. Now major axis. Students, major axis on x-axis. So that length is cover a dash. Yes, it become 2 modulus a. And what is the a? I have 4. 2 is 8. Same length of minor axis b dash. 2 modulus b. And what is the b? 3. It is 6. And last, length of latus rectum regarding major axis x-axis. It means that one, students. L dash. Either this one. Exactly 90 degree to focus. So L dash 2 b square by a. And what's the b square? 9. And a is, students, 4. So this cancel. Answer is 9 by 2. That the case over, that b square is 9 and a is 4. Only 2 4s and 9 by 2 answer is a correct answer. Now moving ahead, question number 4. Means only there is 2 cases. Major axis either x, either y. And question asking same as now in the 4th. X square by y square. Our question is 25 and 100. Here 25, that 100. Just I compare with x square by a square. Y square by b square is equal to 1. You will get a square 25. Sure, a is fine. B square 100. B is a 10. 5 square 25 and 10 square 100. Now check. What is the highest? B is highest than A. So major axis along the y-axis now. Yes. Therefore, major axis on the y-axis. And on the y-axis, you just draw the drawing to related our axis. This major axis ellipse. Yes. Here directrix also drawn. No? This also directrix available. That y-axis. Here focus S and S dash. That A dash. B dash. And focus, you know that 0 comma B, 0 comma minus B. Very easy. And major axis y-axis related, I go to again write down the formula number 3rd. Yes, for find out eccentricity. A square is equal to b square. Conditions: e less than 1, e square less than 1, minus 1 less than 0, 1 minus e square less than 0. Just minus multiply inside. Then it is less than, I write down greater than. And that's the case, 1 minus e square. So a square 25, b square 100. And you calculate value of easily e. Yes, students. So it is a 25 by 100. 1 minus e square, that cancel. 4 is 100. So e square is must be 1 minus 1 by 4. It is a 3 by 4. So what is the e? E is a root 3 by 2. Check, this answer is also must be less than 1. Always eccentricity is less than 1, students. Now focus. Points related to axis. Major axis change, minor axis change, and L of LR change. Yes. Here are vertex plus or minus a comma 0. Now first of all focus along to y-axis 0 comma plus or minus b. What's the b? B is your 10 and e is a, students, root 3 by 2. Very easy. Just do simple calculate. It is 0 comma plus or minus 5 root 3 because 2 5s are 10. Next, going ahead, similarly vertex plus or minus a is 5. On y-axis b become 10 and length of major axis. Students, my major axis this length b to b dash. Yes, it become 2 modulus b. And what is the b? 10. 2s are 20. Similarly, length of minor axis. Minor axis is what? A dash. It is 2 modulus A. And students, also that value you put down there. What is your A? 5. And last, length of latus rectum is this one. Exactly perpendicular to focus, length is cover L and S. Point on ellipse L and L dash. So answer is 2 A square by B, because major axis on the y axis. Now value 2. My A square value 25 and B value it is 10. So 2 5 is a 10, 5 5 is a 25. So that answer is your easily answer done. Now question number 5. Actually in your textbook questions given one of the y axis, after that x axis, alternately given. So very easily you jumbling that type questions. And now the question number 5th. X square by 49 plus y square by 36 is equal to 1. One more time check. X square by 49 plus y square by 36 is equal to 1. Simple, you decided value of A and B from your standard equations of the ellipse. X square by A square plus y square by B square is equal to 1. Students, your A square is 49. What is A? 7. B square is 36. B 6. And check what is the highest. Definitely highest is the A value. So major axis on the which axis? X axis. And draw the drawing. This your x axis related. You can plot the ellipse here. 2 directrix, that the point B dash, A dash, and focus S dash, y axis and x axis. Very easy. Only focus I plot here, A0 minus A0, and operate the formula. Yes, point number 3. Which formula that? B square is equal to A square 1 minus E square. Condition write down, E less than 1, E square less than 1, less than 0, but 1 minus E square greater than 0. And that's the case, students. Easily 1 minus E square greater than 0. I plot down that value. B square 36, A square 49. So 36 by 49, 1 minus E square. Very easily you calculate E square value. 1 minus 36 by 49. So students, E square is become 49 minus 36 by 49, and just you subtract that 9 and that 4. 9 and 4 13 by 49. So E become root 13 by 7. That is the E. Now on major axis along x axis, so this a change, focus points. And now major axis change, minor axis change, and L dash also. Students, I change. Udhara as it is I mention. Okay. So focus on major axis, x axis, plus or minus A is 0. What should be the A? 7. E root 13 by 7. My answer is plus or minus root 13 comma 0, 7 7 gone. Now point on x axis and y axis. My x axis point A become 7 0. Similarly here 0 comma plus or minus 6. Length of major axis along here A dash, 2 modulus A, and A also known, students, 7. 2 are 14. Now minor axis length, students, B dash, 2 modulus B. But what is the B? B is 6. So 6 2s are 12. And last, length of latus rectum along major axis x axis means that one. Your answer is 2. b square by a. Now what is the 2? b square I have to 6, I mean 36, and a is what? A is a 7. So my answer is a 72 by 7. And easily, happily students, this question is also easily I done for question number 5. Now going 6th one. Six also students in same pattern. In ellipse, x square by y square something is equal to, given that 100 and 400, x square by 100, y square by 400, and decide all same values. So I go to first comparison, x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So does a square 100, definitely a 10, b square 400, definitely b 20. Now what the highest, b or a? B highest, b more than a. So major axis on the y-axis, and y-axis related, I just draw my figure, y-axis and x-axis, and that's your ellipse. And that is the students to our directrix. You compulsory draw the figure, then you properly understood what we calculate here. Center a dash, b b dash, s dash. It is 0 comma b, 0 comma minus b. Yes, 0 comma b, and the next place 0 comma minus b. Now going ahead, formula number 3. Yes, you know that formula number 3 for major axis y-axis, a square is equal to b square 1 minus e square, because e less than 1, e square less than 1, e square minus 1 less than 0, and 1 minus e square greater than 0. 1 minus e square, yes, greater than 0, and that value you put at that and decide the value. A square is 100, b square 400, so it should be 100 by 400, 1 minus e square, that cancel. Only you have to e square, 1 minus 1 by 4, 3 by 4, e become root 3 by 2. Yes, e square is 3 by 4, so e is root 3 by 2, and that is the less than 1. You just check easily, because 1.73 by 2 less than 1. Now I moving ahead to my points. Focus. Points on axis, major axis, minor axis, and L of LR. Same case. So my focus 0 comma plus or minus b on the y-axis is major axis. So students, 0 comma, what's the b? B is 20. E become root 3 by 2. So your answer is only 0 comma plus or minus 10 root 3. Now points on respectively axis, plus or minus. A I have 10. Yes students. Similarly here 0 comma, b is 20. Now length of major axis, that is the measure. Maximum length cover on y-axis, which is b dash, 2 modulus b, and b I have 20. Same minor axis, a dash, 2 modulus a, but a how much? A is 10, it become 20. Now length of lattice rectangle in according to case number 2. Case number 1, you know 2b square by a. Here write down 2a square by b, and that length students LR dash. Either this, both are correct, same. So what's the a square? 100. B become 20. So 0 0 gone and 2 2 gone. Only you have to. Answer is in short 10. Now continue. Question number 7. Your 6 done. Now we going ahead slowly students. 7th sum. An equation given 36x square plus 4y square. 36x square plus 4y square is equal to 144. Students, here also you can derive first standard equation of ellipse conversions. So here anyhow you derive 1. So divided by 144. That also. Here 1. This cancel. 36 double 72 and that double 144. It was x square by 4. Y square by 36 is equal to 1. That is your standard form. Just you compare it with x square by a square, y square by b square. So a square become 4, a2, b square 36, b6. And what the highest? B is higher than A. It means students, major axis on y axis. Therefore, major axis on the y axis. And y axis related, you compulsory draw the figure for your ellipse. This is your y axis measure. That is types of ellipse. Here are 2. Our directrix, the BB dash, A dash, and focus S dash. It is 0 comma B, 0 comma minus B. Very simple students. Now you decided according to point number 3. Yes, find out eccentricity. Yes, so now I will start to find out eccentricity. This formula compulsory use students. A square is equal to b square, 1 minus e square, e less than 1, e square minus 1 less than 0, 1 minus e square greater than 0. Now attach your data here. A square 4, b square 36, so 4 by 36, 1 minus e square, this cancel, 4 9s are 36, so 1 by 9. So students, your e square become 1 minus 1 by 9, it is 8 by 9. So what is the e? E is a root 8 by 3, and root 8 you know it is 2 root 2 by 3, and that is your e. Sure, it is less than 1. Now I am moving ahead to further case. To focus, I think the same formula, because along on y axis this formula same, this also same, this also same, only number and point change internals, because major axis is along y axis 0 comma plus or minus b, and my value is what is the b? B 6, e 2 root 2 by 3, 3 2s are 6, so 0 comma plus or minus 4 root 2. Yes, 2 2s are 4, answer is 2. Now same as our parts of vertices on the x-axis. Yes, x-axis point A to 0. Same as 0 comma. What is along on y-axis? Is B6. 0 comma plus or minus 6. Now length of major axis B dash, that is 2 modulus B, and that is you known. What is the B? B is 6 to the 12. Similarly, minor axis A dash, it is 2 into 2. This A value is 2, put I 4, and length of latus rectum means this students L dash. Either that, both are correct length. So what's the A square? A square become 4, and modulus B, students, modulus B is a 6. 2 3s are. My answer is exactly 4 by 3. Now moving ahead slowly. Question number 8. Yes, 8th one also easy sums. Question number 8, and equations given 16x square plus y square, 16x square plus y square is equal to 16. 16x square plus y square is equal to 16. Students, here also I divided by 16 each term. So 16x square by 16, 1 y square by 16 is equal to 1. This cancel. So x square by 1. Actually, this drawing are same coming. That's why I not roughing that. Here standard equation check. X square by a square. Y square by b square is equal to 1. X square by a square, y square by b square. Check. A square is 1. That's why a become 1. B square 16. Students, b become 4. And what is the highest? B is higher than a. I mean, b value is highest value in compare of a. So major axis is on y-axis. So therefore major axis on the y-axis. Drawing a compulsory draw. Already I written that. And now I go to formula number 3rd. Yes, a square is equal to b square 1 minus e square, e less than 1, e square less than 1, e square minus 1 less than 0, and 1 minus e square, that should be greater than 0. 1 minus e square. And now easily students, you will plot that value putting 1, b square 16, 1 minus e square. So 1 by 16, 1 minus e square. So what is e square? 1 minus 1 by 16. It is 15 by 16. E become root 15 by 4 because square root taking. And check, it is surely it is less than 1. Now further cases are seen because already we written in the previous cases. Major axis along your y-axis. Only a and b values, students, you putting down there and easily and happily done. So 0 comma plus or minus b. What's the b? B is a 4. But e is a root 15 by 4. So my answer 4 gone. 0 comma plus or minus 15. Now second, a value put it. Vertex is on the axis. A I have 1. B same as 4. That related. And now length of major axis. Major axis b to b dash length, students. 2 modulus b. And what is the b modulus? B is a 4. 2 is a 8. Same minor axis length. 2 into 1 because a become 1. And last, length of latus rectum. 2a square by b. And what is the a square? A square is 1. But modulus b, it is 4. So my answer is only and only 2 ones are 2 twos are. It become half. Now same moving ahead. Question number our 9th. So in question 9, our equation is 4x square plus 9y square is equal to 36. 4x square, 9y square, 36. Divide again 36 here. 4x square by 36. 9y square by 36. So that cancel. X square by 9. Y square by 4. 9 is 36. And that is your standard equation. Compare. X square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. So what is the a square? 9. B square 4. So a become 3. Same b become 2. But here students, a is higher than b. It means your major axis on x-axis. So this drawing are not valid here. We draw the major axis related x-axis. This drawing. You know already. Y-axis. Here center, and that's your ellipse. Here are 2 directrix. Draw compulsory roughly drawing in exam also. A dash, B dash, and focus as dash, A comma 0, minus A comma 0, and very easily here you write down. Therefore, major axis on the x-axis. Surely, because you have to know A greater than B here conditions. Now we are going to formula number 3. B square is equal to A square 1 minus E square, E less than 1, E square less than 1, less than 0, 1 minus E square greater than 0. Always write down here positive case. You never write down E square minus 1, otherwise square value negative. Not possible. Now B square I have 4, A square 9. So 4 by 9, it means students E square is equal to 1 minus 4 by 9, it becomes 5 by 9. So your E value is completely clear, root 5 by 3. I just take only square roots, 9 minus 4, 5 square root 5, and 9 is that less than 1. And that students, I moving ahead now. Our further case, focus. Yes, here change, vertex same. Length of major axis change, minor axis change, and L dash change according to our drawing. So here S and S dash, you know that plus or minus A comma 0, because A known E known, then major axis X axis. So students, here you go to A 3, E become root 5 by 3. My answer is plus or minus root 5 comma 0. Now on X axis, yes, what's the value for on X axis? A become 3. Same on Y axis, B become 2. So 0 comma plus or minus 2. Here B is 2 exactly, yes students. Now length of major axis, A to A dash, your major axis length, 2 modulus A. But what is the A? A is 3. 6. Minor axis, B dash, 2 modulus B. And what's the B? B is 2. Answer is 4. And last, length of latus rectum, L dash. This one students, this L and this L dash. Either this side also same. And that length is according to your first case 2 B square by A magnitude. But what is the B square? B square students 4. And A is exactly 3. My answer is 8 by 3. And students, here 4 to the 8 by 3. And question our 2nd to 9, all of you are the same related topics. Vertices, focus, length of major and minor axis, eccentricity, and latus rectum is done. And students, here this part I stop. And further explanations to exercise I explain you in the next part. Bye bye.